there. How are you today? So today we're going to continue with our paper 3 on test of orals, and we're going to talk about consonant sounds. Remember in the other class we talked about vowel sounds, and we said vowel sounds are sounds you say by not obstructing the airflow coming all the way from your lungs up through to your mouth. The other way around is what we consider as consonant sound. So consonant sounds are sounds you produce by obstructing the airflow coming all the way from your lungs to the mouth. So you block the air either by using your lips, bilabial, your tongue, or by using your mouth generally. We have 24 consonant sounds in English. We said in the other class that we have 20 vowel sounds. Here we have 24 consonant sounds. So when you sum it up together, 20 and 24, we have a total of 44 sounds in English. Now, consonant sounds can either be voiced or unvoiced. In the other class we said vowel sounds can be either monophthongs, diphthong, or triphthongs. Here, consonant sounds can either be voiced or unvoiced. So, before we look at all these examples, I will teach you a technique in identifying how to ascertain when a consonant sound is voiced and unvoiced. So you place your two fingers on your glottis. Yes, for those of you who don't have glottis, the females, just place it here. Okay. Your glottis, you place two fingers here, and we're going to pick these two words here. These two sounds rather, here. The first is G. Say it again. G. When you feel vibration here around this region, then it's a voiced consonant sound. But if you do not feel vibration here when you say the sound, then it is an unvoiced consonant sound. G. G. This is voiced, and this unvoiced, no vibration. So let's go in. G. Goats. Gates. Gifts. Fish. Photo. Laugh. Typically, letter F will give you sound F. However, when you have PH in the word, a lot of times it will sound F, such as photograph. You have graph. You have trophy. So here as well, GH at the end of some words will give you F as an alternative spelling to the sound. You have cough. You have tough. You have rough. Okay, amongst others. Now this sound is J. J. Typically, letter J will give you the sound J. However, there are also alternative spellings to this sound. When you have E, I, or Y behind the G, most times it gives you J instead of G. When you have E, I, or Y behind a G, most times it gives J. So we pronounce the words jet, judge, gin, germ. Remember the sound, the long vowel sound air. The long vowel sound air. Germ. Okay, so you stress and place emphasis on its pronunciation. Germ. Gym. Okay. Rat. Rake. Rim. Typically, letter S will give you the sound. However, whenever you have E, I, or Y behind the letter C, most times it gives you S as an alternative spelling to the sound. Sink. Cement. Seti. Cylinder. Sink. Cement. Seti. Cylinder. Tank. Top. Team. Velvet. Van. Vehicle. Boat. Brig. bat, knee, now, knife. Now, whenever you have this sound, originally letter L, N will give you this sound. However, words with KN, in words with KN, K is always silent. N takes the strength of K, then it becomes silent. So you have so it's a silent K. Please pull that at the back of your mind. It might come out in your exam trying to confuse you. When you have words with KN, the K is always silent. We call it a silent K. Now you need to note something about this sound. We always write it this way because letter C can give you this sound and letter K as well can give you this sound. Also, words with CH, some words with CH can give you this sound, such as chorus, choir, chemists. Are we together? Okay, so cats, back, kettle. Are we together? Alright, so D, dart. Remember, this is a long R, so we place emphasis on it. Dart, dog, deck, spell you're blowing hair out of your mouth. Whenever you have WH together, most times the H is always silent, so we say the silent H. So we pronounce this only when, will, and whip. Now, let's X here can give us multiple sounds. It can give us X. It can also give us Gz, such as exam. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about let's X that gives X. So here, this is a double consonant sound. All these are single consonant sound. These are double consonant. You can see them. Okay. So this is you glide from K to S. So we can say this is a consonant cluster. I'm going to explain consonant cluster in the next class we're going to have. So K, S, K, S. So you glide from K to S. Most times we are always lazy. That's why we always swallow this sound K and pronounce this by saying as, boss. Are we together? Or we say bok. Okay, it's actually X, excel, box, ox. Alright, I hope you got that explanation. Z, zebra, Zion, zoo. Now, this sound is a tricky sound. You need to pay attention to it. Look here, look up here, and look here. You realize that the two sounds are very similar, yes or no? Okay. Remember this sound I told you? This is the long vowel sound. Jam. That's a vowel sound, and it's long. Here, this is the consonant sound. Again, there are two different sounds, so they may bring it out in your exam to confuse you, so you need to pay attention. The one without the two dots is a consonant sound, and it's pronounced as j. Right, so you have it in these words: mirage, television. Most of you say television. Go and put on the television, no, Sukura. Okay, mirage, j, mirage, television, genre, like a form of music, okay, or category of music. Genre, pleasure, treasure, leisure, seizure, usual. Most of us will say usually, usual, usually, casual, not casual. That's the sound. Letter H typically gives us this sound. Oftentimes we always swallow the sounds thinking it's silent. Well, in some words it's silent. However, this is a weak sound, or we say a tiring sound. Whenever you run and you're tired, you make this sound by saying ha, ha, ha. So you need to observe this sound in all these words, except the ones with the silent H. Hop, hop. You need to pay attention carefully to be able to pick the sound. Hat. Okay, let's do something. AT and HAT. Alright, this is A, T, at. This is A, T. There's a thin line, a difference between both words. Listen. Arts. Heart. Again. Arts. Heart. I'm sure you got that. Okay. Yeah. 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 Most times often represented with letter Y. That's where they'll confuse you. You think this is J. It's not J. This is a phonetic symbol of this sound. So when you see this with the two-stroke, you're telling you that it's the one represented with letter Y. Yeah. Yes. Yacht. Young. Lion. Leap. Man. Market. Shh. A hush sound. Hush. When the baby is asleep and you don't want to wake it up, you say shh. Okay. Shop. Typically, SH will give you the sound as in shop. However, some few words with CH. That's why I told you here that CH, they'll always bring this out in the exam because it can be very tricky. CH can give you 3 different sounds. It can give you k in this word, chemist, chorus, choir. It can give you sh in some words such as chef, chevron, chassis, shoot, shake. But it can also give you ch, as in chart, as in China, but typically CH will give you ch sound. Okay, so we go to the TH. Now, here, a lot of people have problems with the TH sound. TH. A lot of people have problems with TH. Do not know which one is voiceless and which one is voiced. The only way you can know is by learning the words and checking out the transcription in the dictionary. So this is the voiceless TH. This is the voiced TH. Most times we always mispronounce these two sounds as this sound as this and this sound as this. But I'm going to teach you how to say them correctly. In pronouncing these two sounds, the only difference is one is voiceless and the other is voiced. In pronouncing those two sounds, what you're going to do is you put your tongue a little bit outside your teeth, in between, you go this way, and you blow hair. When you blow hair without producing vibration, it gives you this. And when you blow air and also releasing vibration, it gives you this. The. So we have think. Think about it. Think about what I told you yesterday. Think about it. Think about it. Faith. Faith. Remember AI, I told you it's a diphthong. A. Faith. We need to have faith in God in this current times we're in. Faith. We need to have faith in God in this current times we're in. That. That is the boy who stole my book. That. That is the boy who stole my book. They're around. They're around. Okay. Please. People. And there's one more we've not added, which is this sound. Mostly represented with NG. Okay. It's mostly represented with NG. Now, most times we pronounce this as ng. However, this is an angin sound. When you're gliding from to g, you ang the g. So instead of saying you say It's almost similar to this. However, this is You can see my teeth is closed. But this here is as though I want to say So when I want to say the g, I cut it short. That's why it's an angin sound. Then you say Bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it here. You didn't hear me saying good. It's an angin sound. But most time we always make that mistake. You have it in words such as tongue. T-O-N-G-U-E. Tongue. Not tongue. Tongue. Song. King. We rose to welcome the conquering king. You can hear me not pronouncing ng. Because if you look at words with ng at the end, do you say ng? Do you say doing? Do you say moving? No, you pronounce it rightly. Doing, moving. Hence, in all these words as well, it's not supposed to be pronounced as ng. It's bring, song, sing, ring, and king. So I hope you've been able to get the pronunciation of all the consonant sounds. Now back to the class exercise. I told you how to differentiate between a voiced and unvoiced consonant sound. So what you're going to do now is to, in a tabular form, you're going to put voiced on one side and unvoiced. You're going to classify all these sounds into either or both column. So either of all these sounds, you're going to classify them under voiced or unvoiced, and you put your answers on your WhatsApp page. Bye for now. I hope you were able to get all the explanations. Thank you.